Divorce is very much like a sandwich. Yes, I said that. Divorce is like a sandwich. I had this epiphany today while I was trying to explain the divorce process, so I'm going to explain it to you this way. The process for divorce is like a sandwich. Why is this? Well, the first piece of bread is going to be referring to your pre-process. So this is going to be really the same regardless of what process you go through. You're doing consultations, you're collecting your financial agreements, you're thinking about all of these details, like what do I do for parenting? And you're on Instagram or TikTok or any of these profiles, and you are trying to gain as much information as you possibly can. The end of your process is going to be your other piece of bread. That's your filings. So your finalization of your filings, the finalization of your court with a judge's signature on those final documents. So ultimately, the beginning, the kind of panic and preparation, pretty much the same regardless of what process you go through. The filings at the end to finalize your divorce, pretty much the same. Now, the middle of the sandwich is where things get interesting. The middle of the sandwich is what process you choose. So as an example, in Arizona and California where we work, first we have option number 1, which is DivorceSettled. DivorceSettled is our app that we've created that helps you negotiate your divorce agreements on your own with an asynchronous model that allows you to never have to talk to your spouse. So it just goes back and forth. Then the second model is mediation. Mediation is going to be having a third-party neutral, such as myself, help you work through your agreements, resolve your financial and parenting disputes. The last option is going to be litigation, hiring attorneys and battling out your court process. The reality is the middle of the sandwich is very, very different. Obviously, DivorceSettled on one end is going to be something that's going to be low cost, it's going to be lower stress, and it's going to be for those clients that really want to do the process by themselves and keep their costs low. Mediation is going to be really family focused. It's going to be focused on really sound financial agreements and making sure that ultimately you have everything settled and mediators are helping you walk through that process and navigate those messy conversations. Litigation is the most expensive and ultimately is going to be a very expensive and very long process. And in this comparison, is like you overate and you just feel sick afterwards and you regret the meal that you had. So if you don't want to regret your divorce, treat it like a sandwich and make sure the middle is just how you want it.